Good evening and welcome to News 10 on My Fox 10. Cleanup continues tonight after a tornado ripped through Knox and Daviess counties. And there's an underground effort helping people get back on their feet. News 10's Eric Stidman explains.
Stories of compassion line the streets in Daviess and Knox County. We told you about the tornado and the damage it left behind. But out in front are people working to help the victims, some direct, some indirect.
Because we definitely know what it's like to go through a devastating thing like this.
John Yoakum of Westport Chrysler, now in Vincennes, knows the story of natural disaster. Wabash River floodwaters left the dealership's old building in Illinois unusable, so company leaders are stepping in to help tornado victims.
We decided to offer free rental to the people that were affected by the tornadoes that came through Knox County.
And it just helps keep people close and shows that there are people here that care.
How about That Girl's Coffee in downtown Vincennes? Rose Cardinal's small shop is nowhere near the damage, but it doesn't stop her from doing her part. She's closed on Sunday, but opened up after hearing the news.
For any of the people that are helping with the relief and the volunteering, we're going to give out coffee and donuts to them.
Well, what we've got going on is a great situation in Washington, if you could call it great in the midst of a tornado.
In heavily damaged Washington, the helping sentiment is the same. Christopher Wiles is a volunteer coordinator. He helps people and crews entering and exiting the damage zone. Crews in Washington continue to work at the epicenter of the damage. You can see the home behind me has been blown off of its foundation. It is literally sitting right next to where it stood before the storm. With all the volunteer help, there's not much room for disaster relief agencies, but the American Red Cross has boots on the ground in Washington and Vincennes.
Generally in small towns, though, people have family and they go to stay with their family.
The Red Cross offers services the underground volunteer effort cannot.
We're going pretty much from house to house, opening casework and trying to assess what their future needs will be. 4
different lives coming together to help the lives of many.
We just want to help the community.
Just if there's anything that we can do to help, I will.
It means the world that I have seen so many people pass through with so much love, care, and hard work for their fellow neighbor.
In Knox and Daviess County, I'm Eric Stidman, News 10.
Well, News 10 has received a number of calls from folks wanting to help out the victims in storm-stricken areas. The American Red Cross says they are always accepting donations for area storm victims. Also, First Impressions on North 9th Street in Clinton, Indiana is also collecting donations. The 4-H Clever Clover group will then take the donated supplies to the Washington, Indiana area next weekend.